Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back and hanging out with us. We've had a lot of support this week. It's been a huge week for us. We went live this week. I see a lot of guys out there listening to us, and we do appreciate that. So if you can do us a favor, go ahead and look in our bio here and look for all our social media links. Give us a click, give us a comment, tell us how you feel about the situations, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. You know, we're trying to like narrow in, find out.
Like, follow, and share our social medias.
Yeah. Get us out there.
That's right.
So,
And if there's any groupies out there, we do not mind pictures. So just send them on in.
you're going to get a lot of ball pictures.
You're going to get a lot of bold pictures.
Oh, they're going to send you a lot of balls. Just hairy balls everywhere.
Please, matter of fact, please send the bold pictures.
Yeah,
Send them right to Dougie.
that's right.
It just goes to our mailbox. It's just a matter of who opens them first. And trust me, I will resend them to both of you guys.
Yeah, we got to put the email address on there.
Yeah.
We need an email now.
Yeah, we need an email.
Yep, email's coming out. Newsletter's probably going to come out within the next month.
A newsletter too, huh?
Yeah, you know, we got it. We're official.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I know. None of you guys do. That's why I'm doing everything over here.
Oh, Jesus, there's a fire.
I'm a producer. I'm over here like running our social media
We'll
accounts.
hire AI for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have to hire them? I thought them fuckers were free.
I thought you had. I
Send
thought you
them
liked
all, but-
AI, bro. Just set this shit up on AI autopilot stuff. Figure it out.
Yeah, autopilot.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean,
Fine,
if
though.
that was possible yet, I would definitely incorporate that a lot more. But at this current time, no, there's still a lot of hands-on.
Well, I think we should talk shit, not about Doug right now, but some other crap. Like the CEO guy.
Don't worry, guys. The talking shit will come soon about me. So,
Yeah, as soon as he leaves the room.
as always, I'm your host, Don't Know Shit Doug, and I'm hanging out on the couch with Ryan and Angelo. So, good boys, how was your week?
Magnificent.
Oh, do tell.
Well, no, nothing happened. I'm just trying to be cheery.
Oh,
Yeah. Trying to be positive. Put positive vibes out there. Receive shit in return.
There you go.
well, you can't grow flowers without manure, right?
So some feedback we had. People complaining about my burps.
Oh,
Yeah, bunch
Yep.
of bitches.
Oh,
too loud, I guess.
Yeah, they're like, well, you're burping too much. All right, all right. There was a few people that said that, so I'm going to try not to burp into the mic.
well, there you go. Mic etiquette. I mean, we're growing with you.
I'm going to
Yeah,
burp
you see
into
it?
my
I mean,
shirt.
You're at least talking into the mic now, and
One
we can hear
day
you clear.
I'll be
That's
a
beautiful.
you know what? It's the only thing this thing hears is burps. This mic sucks. This mic sucks.
Something wrong with this equipment.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Fucking cheap ass equipment we got.
Guess what? It's
crap.
Christmas. Go ahead and get yourself a Christmas present. Yeah. Go buy a Shure mic. Get yourself a nice pair of headphones. Get yourself a little arm for yourself. You know, you deserved it. You should go buy yourself that.
I ain't doing any of that shit.
I know
Santa
you're
don't
not.
bring it, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Santa hasn't seen your house in the last 40 years.
Damn right he hasn't.
He passes you by.
Just because I made that comment about Mrs. Claus that one time. You know she was a hoe back in the day.
Oh, no.
You know?
You think she got around?
Where do you think all those elves came from?
Oh, you think that she's like a baby
Hell
factory?
Yeah. She was in there producing.
Yeah, but who's Daddy Elf?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Who was
I
the
don't
guy-
know. Somebody came up to the North
There is
Pole.
a daddy elf.
There's
Yeah, I mean,
definitely a
that's-
daddy elf. You know, it wasn't Santa. You know, it's kind of like the Jesus story. You know, it's like I got pregnant and it was God. You know, swear I wasn't cheating on you.
so why is there 3,000 of them? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
You cheated me one time, and there's 3,000 of these little boogers running around, and that's why you enslaved them.
He's like, I'm gone one fucking night of the year, and you're out here fucking all year long. You got a headache, but I'm gone one night, and you're fucking.
And all of a sudden, we got more elves.
Yeah. And they eat candy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's their diet.
They love
Candy canes and
candy. Yeah, that's it.
gumdrops and
It's the four food
Syrup.
groups, right?
yeah.
Syrup, candy canes, gumdrops or something from Elf.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We've been watching Elf a couple of times.
I love that movie.
Yeah. That thing in Home Depot, though, don't look nothing like them. You ever seen it?
No.
They were selling decorations, props, or whatever.
Is that an inflatable?
Elf?
No, it's like an animatronic thing, and it's scary as hell looking.
Oh, it's creepy?
Yeah, his face is not right.
Oh, it's not Will Ferrell?
Yeah, no.
Or the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, definitely not. There you go. On cue.
That's
Wasn't in the mic.
That's a dog sleeping in the background.
Crazy.
I was gonna do it Doug's mic, just to not be my mic.
Yeah, there you go.
They can still tell it's you.
Yeah, whatever. All right, Daddy's been drinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going with the Americanized version this last time it was Poppy. Now
Papi
Yeah.
Chulo. Well, you know what? If we say that too much, we'll get deported. So let's not go down that road.
With that said, I love that meme you sent to me the other day.
Which one?
The one where the what is it? The
Send a lot of memes.
illegal immigrants were getting thrown over the wall, and then the guy goes over to like put his card in, and then Kid Rock blasts, and then
it's like the little Trump robot comes out.
little that thing was like 80 feet tall. And he's just squishing the illegal immigrants as they come out the door. Did you see that one
I
yet?
have not seen
Oh, I gotta
God.
definitely show you that. Yeah, I'll bring that up later so you can see that.
that. All right, cool. cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking good.
Oh, yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
And the way they did the Trump robot, that was all done through AI, but it was beautifully done. Whoever did that, yeah, sick mind, but very funny, very funny.
Yeah.
You know how to work their AI.
Yeah,
Not
they
like,
do.
Not like Doug.
Yo, it's in the title. Don't know shit, Doug. I'm learning all this as I go. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing a bad job. Like I
Getting
said,
educated.
go out there on our socials, take a look at the what we created so far. I don't think it's too bad, but I'm very biased. So you guys tell me.
We're
Talk
getting
shit.
there.
Join these two and talk shit about me.
In one of the logos, it spells your name D-U-G.
I know. I like that.
Doug.
Hey,
Doug.
it
Like
gets
Dig
to the,
Dug.
It gets to the
Doug.
point, and it's pronounced exactly the same way.
Yeah.
Did you dig what I dug when I dug it?
Crazy.
So, Angelo's leaving the studio. He's gonna go pee on himself.
Oh, he's cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we broke you that with all our snowboarding trips. You know, get used to the cold. I know in like an hour from now, I won't be able to feel my toes.
Well, I mean, as you get older, your skin gets thinner, supposedly.
Yeah, well, your blood gets thinner too. I heard.
Oh,
Yeah, like everything about you just like starts breaking down.
yeah.
So, and imagine like 20 years from now or 60. Oh, then the cold's really gonna hit us hard.
Yeah, that's what happens, right? We'll start dying. If you ain't growing, you're dying.
Yeah.
Basically, since the moment you're born, you're basically dying.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you got years of development as you're growing. You're like body's creating new cells. You're generating
Yeah,
new
but
body
the old
parts.
cells are dying.
But once you hit about
Everything about you dies.
yeah, but it's recycling then. And then after a certain point, like after you're like 21, 22, then there's no more recycling. Whatever you got, you got.
There's
That's
a
it.
curve,
Yeah.
right? So, like, we're over the hill, essentially, right?
I was
The
still
hill.
hoping I was going to get taller.
Oh, yeah. You still got some time, bro.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
Not. Now it's like, the old Italian thing. I'm just going to start shrinking. I'm over the hill.
It's funny, like, so being tall and all that stuff is, part of the, like, male confidence. People feel like they need to be taller to, like, get girls and whatnot. And then they started coming out with, like, shoes that are, like, 2 or 3 inches taller and, like, the sole or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And there's even guys that go out, they break their shins and stuff, and they get surgeries and stretch them
extend
apart.
themselves?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, but then they look weird. When their body, like body dysphoria, like if you have like really long shins,
You just
you
wear
can tell.
pants.
Like, that's some weird.
all the
Just
time.
always wear
Yeah.
pants. Yeah.
Yo,
Your pants.
why are your
Why,
pants?
why are your knees so high?
We're at the
You got
beach.
fucking 3.5 foot shins. Why are your knees so high?
Don't
Just
you
gotta
own
break
swim
your
trunks?
thighs, too.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. People are fucking nuts with that kind of shit.
Oh,
Yeah, pants in the summertime at the beach.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
gotta be one of those guys?
I know a group of people who do that regularly.
Yeah.
Like that's all
Not
they wear.
Typical beachgoers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew a couple guys who used to go to the beach. They would have Timberlands and fucking pants on. I'm like, we're at the fucking beach, man. You don't own a pair of shorts? Or even better, Timberlands and shorts. That was
Wow, that's a good look too, right there. Yeah.
I'm like, take your boots off, man. Yeah, I don't want no fucking sand on my toes.
That was, that was an era.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird time to be alive.
I wouldn't want sand in my boots.
Yeah.
What did they graduate from then? Do they wear?
I don't think any of them graduated.
Oh,
Do they wear Pele Pele?
well, I don't know what that is.
That's like designer jackets and clothes.
No,
it was
they,
like
they
from
were
like the
wearing
90s.
fucking, what was that?
Oh, like Kango and stuff?
Averex,
Yeah.
Averex jackets.
Averex, or and
Yeah, had to get the AV.
Fila,
Yeah, feel it.
Oh, Fila. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big logo back then for
Carl
a
Canat.
certain type of group.
Boston
Yeah.
Fubu.
Yo, to be honest with you, I hated the North Face brand because in New York, I just affiliated it with like pompous people. And it wasn't until I actually went out to California where North Face was built and like that's where it was created.
Oh, they weren't pompous people out there wearing it?
No, they were just a bunch of dirtbag rock climbers. And it was made for dirtbag rock climbers. And like
Dude, that shit's too expensive for dirtbags to afford.
No, totally not.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Who the fuck climbs a mountain?
They only have one jacket.
Rock
North
climbing.
Face
It's not like they have
$70 fucking dollars for a fucking
right,
for
but
a
it's not like
t-shirt.
they have 40 jackets. They had that one jacket, and when you go out there and see them, they have what was it, like war tape holding in all the feathers.
Oh, you talking about the bums in California?
No, rock,
Different.
the rock climbers.
The guy who like found the clothes of like who
No,
threw it out. You know, smells like just a dump. Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I can't imagine a guy, you know, rock climbing, all gear on, and like a big old poofy jacket.
No, see, that's the problem. Is the poofy jackets were made for the inner city people. The other like half of the brand that they don't really sell around here, was made for the rock climbers, and that's much tougher material. The fluffier jackets would go underneath your outer shell layer, and your outer shell layer would be what's protecting you from the elements, and then that'd be your mid layer, which keeps you warm. And then as you get warmer throughout the day, you would take your mid layer off and just still wear your like.
So what you're saying is they have like 7 layers of even more expensive clothing that they could afford.
I mean, the term dirtbag is not used because they don't have money. I mean, usually when you're rock climbing, you have to have at least a
no
little
such thing
bit
as a poor rock climber,
right.
Unless someone put a bag of crack at the top of that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't give a guy a crackhead climbing a rock the term rock climber. He's just determined.
You know what was so weird? Like it was like during like the pandemic or shortly thereafter, the whole Hood Olympics thing with the milk crates.
Yeah,
my mind went, oh, see, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
When I heard Hood Olympics, my mind went somewhere
a
really
lot of people
dirty.
got fucked up doing that shit.
Oh,
There was like a chick that's paralyzed or something who died. There's a lot of people got fucked up.
I mean, I can understand it look funny and shit, but like, dude, you flip over and you fall all backwards and shit. You cracking your spine, like you said. There's some girl out there that's like paralyzed to this day.
Oh, I've seen some nasty videos with that. In fact, that was like one of my favorite times in YouTube and Instagram history.
And sitting at home not doing anything because everybody was locked down.
Well, no, I stayed active during that.
I don't know
time
if it was actually during the COVID or not, but I feel like it was in that.
Yeah,
in the
I
last
think it was in that
3 or
bubble
4
too.
years or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I put money down that was in that bubble.
But yeah, so the Hawk Tuha girl, man, she might be seeing jail time.
Do tell.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
why?
So she has like this. She came out with some kind of podcast called like Tuha Talks,
I heard about that.
and she
never
was doing,
listened.
She was doing. Oh, you
She
have?
got
No, I
cotton.
haven't.
She got cotton mouth. So she gave a dry blowy once, and that was it.
That was it. You're like done. You can't hawk or tour.
Yeah.
It's more like yeah, just foaming like a rabid dog. But no, yeah. So she was on I guess a talk show thing that she had a podcast, whatever, and she was pumping out this thing called like Tuha Coin, cryptocurrency, and
Was it a real currency? Like,
yeah, it was like
I mean,
it's
it's
like
like
a
really
Bitcoin?
crypto, but it was like
a pump and dump.
Pump and dump.
Yeah. Pump and dump. So they were just like, yeah, you know, the original. So the way crypto kind of works is like when you roll out the crypto, there's a bunch of like founders who have wallets that have, you know, coins in them to start with. And the idea is that you would hold on to that. And then, you know, as it started to build value, you continue to hold. If you sell too soon, it's going to, you know, more, it's what do they call it? Supply and demand.
Depreciate
Yeah,
the value.
it's too much in the pool now. So the value goes down.
Is
Well,
that
it was like the day it like was announced. They sold their whole shit. They went up to like $500 million in market cap, and it just went to like nothing in hours.
So I'm learning all my crypto stuff through you guys. So is that like terminology, pump and dump, like a common term?
Pump and dump is a common term for like stocks, especially.
Okay.
Yeah, most penny stocks do that stuff. So like, you know,
You ever see Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah,
They were
yes.
pumping dumping. That's what they were doing.
Exactly what he was doing. Yeah,
That's exactly what he was doing. He was pumping and dumping. They owned a shitload of them. They sold 1 million of them to other people, and then dumped all the ones they had when it became worth money.
he'd be like, "Hey,
Oh,
you want to get that boat? I'll get you. I'll get you that boat. There's some like, what did he say? There was like some two brothers doing radar technology or whatever, and they have a laboratory or this and that, and then there's like a picture of like an outhouse in the desert. The most sophisticated
technology.
You're
about to get a patent.
That's what they do. Yeah, they pump it up. People get excited. They buy in, and then they sell. And then so like GameStop was kind of like that a little bit, right? You had a little bit.
Well, they tried going after that guy, Magic Kitty or whatever the fuck his name was. Roaring Kitty.
Yeah, Roaring Kitty.
That's what it was. Roaring Kitty, because they said that he was doing a pump and dump, and he's like, but he beat it because he didn't actually collaborate with anybody.
Yeah.
He just bought the stock and put it out on this thing. It was like, oh, you guys should buy the stock too. And people did. And then, he didn't like say when to sell, which is another key thing with the pump and dump if everyone started selling at the right time. But he still made like $40 million that the SEC went after him for.
Yeah. Did they take it?
No.
No, I think he got it back. Yeah. I think he beat him and got it back. He wasn't allowed to be on the internet for the last 2.5 years or 3 years or some shit.
And then out of nowhere, he like throws a tweet out there.
Throws a tweet out there and
goes crazy again. Yeah. So And it's funny because, like, they call retail investors are people like, whatever, you and me who don't have, like, millions of dollars to back us, but we have, like, a Robinhood account.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And so we'll go out there and we'll buy whatever we can buy. So, like, Wall Street Bets, which was, the Reddit at the time, there was people on there throwing all kinds of things out there. And the problem is that the vast majority of people don't know how to value a business.
Yeah, they don't know shit.
And so they're just like, they're going with the wind. Oh, yeah, let's do it. And then what do they call that? I got diamond hands. I'm holding it to the bottom.
Yeah, diamond hands. Yeah.
So stupid.
Never letting this go.
Yeah.
Literally.
I'm going to hold this till it's...
I'm getting buried with this.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then they show pictures of like I don't know how many of them are real, but they show pictures of like their profit and losses. And it's like one guy dumped like $100,000 and he's like negative 100,000. Like, oh my God, yo.
Yeah, but then you hear about the miracle cases where like kids will be going through like great grandparents' belongings and they'll open up a book and then they'll be like 50 shares from what was it, Bell, the telephone company.
Yeah.
And then it's like, how much is this worth? Oh, $10 billion. And you're like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you never know. I mean, like diamond hands, I guess, could be good in some ways, but at the same time, like, I don't know, buying and selling, I think is much better off as far as like
you gotta really pay attention. And crypto's tough because a lot of these people get into these stupid meme coins. They don't understand what liquidity is, so they'll buy like $1,000 worth of meme coin. It goes up to $50 million, but they can't sell it.
Yeah, nobody's buying.
Yeah, because nobody wants to buy that shit. So they can't sell it. So it's like, cool, man, you got $1,000 of nothing. Doesn't matter. Your fucking Coinbase says you got $50 billion. You can't sell it. You got nothing.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't go towards the fictitious money. I mean, there's no backing on that. There's no bullion behind it. So I'm like, I never really understood what its actual value was if there's nothing to actually back it up.
Well, there's literally no bullion behind any currency.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, at least the American dollar, you hope it's worth something. I mean, you put American faith in it.
Right. Yeah, pray it's worth something.
The bank keeps telling me it is.
It's really backed by the American workers, which are lazy fucks. So, like, you got to watch out for that.
Well, there you go. But I mean, when it comes down to the cryptocurrency, just never understood it. Now I'm learning a lot more through you guys because you guys like to fool around with it and throw pennies at it and see how they grow. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence about that whole subject.
Yeah, no, I'm not a crypto genius. I don't know much about it, honestly. I know a bit about stock, right, and trading, technical analysis, and it's the same. Right. Even if you did more money, let's say you did Forex, which you're trading like fractions of dollars of other currency for ups and downs and stuff like that. Technical analysis, you can use that to analyze charts and to decide when is a good time to buy versus, when's a good time to sell.
So curious on that. Have you ever invested into other people's currencies? Because I know you can do that as well.
Well, people don't have currencies. Countries do.
Oh, that's right. That's the people that live in different countries. Those countries, yes. But
I bought some of Tom's currency the other day.
No, I've never actually purchased currency at all either. No, I haven't done that.
Okay.
I've just been doing like blue chip stocks. That's it. ETFs. That's what I've been buying lately. From our
equities are going to be good. Trump in office.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not financial advice. None of this is financial advice.
Yeah.
If you lose money, it's because you're a schmuck, not because of us.
No, it's all on your own. Take your own risks.
Do not buy Tua coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like past performance does not guarantee future results.
No, I'm not going to say don't buy Hawk Tuha coin. I mean, it might be something like.
No, I would not buy that. She's going to go to jail for that. So that's
She's
what I was
gonna go
getting
to jail.
to.
Yeah, back
so.
to
Hold
Tua.
on, allow
Back
me-
to Tua. Before we went down the rabbit hole, teaching Doug how to fucking.
Allow me to finish my thought with that one. It's like collecting, I don't know, like Funko
coins?
Pops. Yeah, Funko Pops. It's like, oh yeah, no, I have a Hawk Tuha coin. I bought it back when it was all crazy and stupid, just to say, oh yeah, I have one. But I mean, I wouldn't buy it to invest to make money off of it. But if you want to buy it as like a gag present, give it away at Christmas time. I got your Hawk Tuha.
It's not a physical
Well, you
coin.
can't, yeah,
though.
you can't. Yeah, like you don't.
Well,
get,
then how that
they
guy
don't
spent-
mail you something.
Then how that guy buy pizzas with it?
Because he
a
transferred the
digital
digital
transfer.
currency.
So you can transfer a digital coin into your buddy's account and be like, "Hey, buddy, I got your Hawk Tuha coin for Christmas."
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't understand it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We could get you a physical wallet, and it's in there, Doug.
Yeah, you can hand someone the USB and be like, "I have
Fuck
it."
you guys.
You know?
Here's the
You
passcode.
have like network transfer fees and stuff. It will actually cost
Yes.
you money, a lot of money, to like try to transfer a worthless coin to somebody.
yeah.
Oh, okay. You're gonna get burned on that.
Yeah.
A lot of that meme stuff is not even regulated anyway, and you got to use they're non-stable or whatever, and you have to like use other weird exchanges in order to move the money around from
A
one
lot of
type
those
to another.
exchanges are not even legal in New York, which is just amazing.
Well, guys, I feel like we're losing the audience on this one as we ramble on about Bitcoin.
Yeah, back to something good.
Yeah. So, anything else happening? Yeah, New York City had a little stir this week.
Yeah, the CEO getting shot up.
Yeah, the CEO getting shot up.
Yeah.
Which I think the guy is a hero.
Oh,
Wait, which one? The guy who got shot, who just decided to take 12, turn in
the
his stock
guy
for
who
$12 million?
fucking shot the motherfucker.
Go on.
That guy's a hero. This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy made fucking record profits off of denying claims for people who needed health insurance. Like, if anyone deserved to get shot, that's the guy.
wow, that's a very.
That's a bold statement.
I'm opposite to that.
Really?
Yeah, because although the man made profit, I can't directly correlate that because I don't know exactly what his roles and responsibilities were. But he's working on behalf of a public, company, and he has obligations to his board. I think he was just doing his job.
Really?
And, I mean, yeah.
Well,
His job is to deny claims. Like
I don't believe that
that's
was
how they make profit.
So
How
Yeah,
else?
they made
how
a-
else do health insurance make money?
how else does health insurance companies make money?
What do they make money on? They don't sell you drugs. They just pay for the drugs you're supposed to get. So the only way they end up with more money in their bank is either by expanding where they cover or by denying people coverage.
Well, so if you think about it, right, you have this big, large pool of people who were paying into a plan. And then I guess the idea is that the more you'll keep out of that monthly contribution if you made less payout, which is the same way as car insurance works. Obviously, other people are crashing their cars, getting all fucked up, and then you get a letter in the mail, and they're like, well, due to the recent trends and, hurricane that happened yesterday, everybody's going up 10% or whatever. I mean, maybe it's the same kind of thing where it's like, yeah, there was more people are dying of cancer lately, so we're going to have to raise, the cancer treatment's fucking killing us right now, so we're going to have to raise everybody else's rates. Maybe that happens. I don't know. I'm not part of it. I think from like a humanity standpoint, though, the guy's just doing his job, and he got murked.
Well, see, when I saw that morning and I got up, flipped on the news, and was watching it, the first thing that flashed through my mind was the Saw movies. And
Okay.
yeah, instantly I thought about the Saw movies, and I was like, please tell me that this is a Saw incident. Like,
I love Doug Logic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
Little
you,
jigsaw popped out the corner of the
no,
videotape.
no,
It was
no,
like,
no.
we're going to play a game.
You want to play a game? Yeah. No, not like that. But if you actually watch the Saw movies from front to back, all 10 of them, you realize that the reason John did all of the murders and everything. Oh, spoiler alert! If you guys haven't seen the Saw movies, I'm about to ruin it for
Don't
you
ruin
guys.
it, bro. I watch him back to front, by the way.
That's how he wipes too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you end up watching the movies, you realize that the whole thing was about his wife who died, and she had something medically wrong with her, and when
And she was denied.
and she was denied. And then he went after the lawyers, the doctors, the insurance companies, the CEO. He just went through and just anybody that was involved in his wife's murder, he decided to go ahead and play a game with them. So didn't go well for most of them.
And that made you think of Saw.
Well, of course. Yeah. No, I mean, when I look at that,
You're like, oh shit, it's real.
They kind of speak to my point. Yeah. So did you see the Blue Cross Blue Shield bullshit?
No,
please tell.
So Blue Cross Blue Shield announced that they're gonna stop paying for anesthesia for a certain amount of time. Right? They're gonna put like time limit caps on anesthesia for.
In the middle of a surgery.
Yeah. So like if they run into a complication or something like that, it's not that they're gonna wake you up, but then now you're gonna get the bill. Right? So if they have some fucking issue or whatever, like they're not gonna wake you up.
Oh, I got you. So if it's
they're going to pay for 4 hours of anesthesia because that's what the surgery generally calls for.
Right.
But there's some complication or some problem or whatever, and you're in surgery for 8 hours, you're getting a bill now.
Yeah,
you know?
For the other 4.
I think the doctor should get that, because if you're in NASCAR and like the car pulls in and you got to switch out the tires and all of a sudden you don't switch the tires up in time, well, that's not the fucking driver's fault. That's the fucking guy who's switching out the tires. I think it's the doctor's fault if he can't get the surgery done in a lot amount of time.
I mean, like, I know from being an auto mechanic.
I was going to say.
There's sometimes shit that happmes that you don't foresee. And,
like the lugs don't come off.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's some extra stuff in there. Or maybe you go into cardiac arrest and they're trying to revive you halfway through it,
Yeah, right.
And now that distracted them for a little while. So now they got to get back to doing whatever they were doing.
Was it your fault?
There's a lot of things going on there.
You were asleep, man. I mean, you could be.
Doctors are very, very careless. Very careless.
I mean, they're people.
Yeah, it's just like there should be like a special class of people that become surgeons, and the people who are surgeons are not that class. Like, it's fucking terrible, man. If you really look into like people dying, even anesthesiologists, man, like cooking people that are allergic to anesthesia and shit, not paying attention, killing people. There was just a guy a couple of weeks ago that got arrested because he was fucking putting his dick in girls' mouths when they were out.
Oh my god!
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In the operating room full of fucking people. Like one of the nurses said, this guy looks weird, and like set his cell phone up. Like this guy's like acting really shady while we're doing these surgeries. It's his OnlyFans. Yeah, and he's like fucking. She set up a cell phone, and he's fucking putting his dick in these girls' mouths.
Wow. You know what's crazy though? Like thinking about it, right? Where they're like, they're looking at their books and they're like, damn, man, we get a lot of overrun on these anesthesias lately. What the hell's going on? Like doctors, like they're not taking them. They're taking too long now.
That's the thing.
Do it faster.
They're trying to cut costs.
We got 45 minutes, buddy, front to back.
Yeah,
we got 5 more guys coming right after you. Like, yeah.
But that just paves the way for doctors to rush through shit. Now people are getting fucking hurt. People are getting fucked up. You know, they're just like, I gotta get this done in fucking 15 minutes because that's what Blue Cross is gonna pay for. Right.
And then
they're rushing through the shit,
and the cost still goes up, even though people are being like skills are going down.
Yeah.
Work levels going down. Like.
So I completely agree with them fucking killing this dude.
Yeah, but when you take that and then you look at it, right, and you say, okay, this happened now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whatever, the guy got shot, he's dead, he didn't make it. Now, they're just like, oh, what's the big problem? Well, the problem is we need security now for all of our CEOs.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, they took the CEOs
So now they're just going to spend more money on private security. It doesn't they don't actually address the need, like the cause, right?
Yeah.
If the motive was, my premiums and everything else, blah, 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 that's why I'm going to go do this. Well, they're not going to solve, too bad. We're just gonna protect our guys now.
I think more people need to die.
Darwin.
I think more people need to die. I think there needs to be more people getting shot. I mean, even like a buddy of mine that's not even a conspiracy theorist brought up a good point because there is a little bit of a conspiracy that this guy Luigi's not even the guy.
I don't think it's the guy.
And one of the guys I was talking to said that he's like, look, a fucking rich white CEO got shot in broad daylight in the city, big public display of go fuck yourself, right? They can't not find a guy. They got to have a guy because then that paves the way to other people thinking, I can go kill a motherfucker too and not get caught. And then, the guy, the Blue Cross guy who came up with this great idea to fucking cut anesthesia times down is gonna get shot. You know, like so they're like, all right, we need to pin this on a guy. You know, we need somebody. We need Patsy. You know.
So here's my situation with it. The guy didn't even go in like with a normal revolver or pistol. He didn't have a Glock. He had something very unique. I don't know the name of the gun. We were looking it up before, but you don't even. It doesn't have a recoil or anything. You actually have to twist and like pull the bullet to pop it out of the gun. So he's sitting there twisting it and pulling it out and making the rounds go through.
Shots off?
Oh, he got 6.
6 off.
Yeah, well, he got 3 off into the guy, and I guess 3 bullets jammed, and he ejected them and kept shooting the guy. And so he ended up having 3 live rounds on the floor and 3 that actually penetrated and went into the guy. So, and then if you notice, when he goes to make the hit, he's very successful. He doesn't look at a single camera in that situation. He walks out around the way, and then he goes into Central Park. He has everything on his back. He is in Central Park. He went ahead and switched out his clothes, got everything ready. By the time he left at 7:30 in the morning to the time where like the cops were going up and down the street, they were still looking around for stuff at like noon. And but in 4 hours, you could be on a train and be in Boston. You could be in Pennsylvania. You could be on your way to Maryland, like a good way on your way to Maryland, like getting off in DC within a half an hour. So looking at the situation, like this guy was very clean and precise about everything that he did, which makes me think like the poor guy in Pennsylvania, Luigi.
Yeah, it's not the guy.
No, he's not the guy.
And the other thing about it is like it was so precise and clean. It's like my initial thought was this was a hit.
This is a hit.
They took this guy out for some reason. He was going to release some information because the initial report was.
But it wasn't a mob hit. This is a military hit.
This is like the initial. report.
I don't think it was that clean though.
I think it was like I think it was like a BlackRock hit. You know. Because the initial report was that he was going to a shareholder meeting.
No, I call bullshit on that. We saw BlackRock try to shoot, and Trump's still living, buddy.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, that kid was in the BlackRock commercials.
Yeah, he was in a BlackRock commercial. He did get a gun in past all the fucking security and everything else and was on a fucking roof with the perfect fucking shot of him. He just missed.
You know what else is kind of crazy? That sorry to cut you off, but like so this guy Luigi and the guy that was at the golf course, both from Hawaii. They both were like living in Hawaii.
Oh, really?
That's why I don't think Luigi's the guy.
Weird. And then, but as far as like the weapon goes, so initially, we thought it was like that weird gun with the rotational reloading. It was like a single shot, built-in silencer kind of thing. Turns out though that it may be 3D printed, in which case that's a ghost gun. It's just a barrel.
I just looked up because it said that it was using a ghost gun, which is going to be like the next big fucking thing. It's like 3D printers are going to be banned now.
Yeah, that's been like that for a while since Obama. Obama tried getting rid of it, and then like a lot of like Second Amendment people, were like, nah, don't get rid of it. And then there was also like a couple other things that stopped that actually from disappearing. The plans for a ghost gun, should you want one. And I mean, listen, at the end of the day, a ghost gun really is just the shell of the gun, essentially everything that holds it all together, but you still need to get a barrel.
Right.
Yeah.
If you and a firing pin, and there's things about it that still need to be mechanically made in a factory. You can't just print it out of your 3D printer.
Right.
Because a fully plastic gun with a round in it is going to shatter in your hand.
Right, it'll melt. And then the other thing is, like, as far as how clean it was, like, yes, it seemed very clean, but I don't think it was, like, professional because he made mistakes. He had his like a water bottle that he threw out. He had garbage he threw out. He was in a hostel in the city, which I didn't even know we had hostels here.
Yeah,
and
there's hostels.
He's getting pictures with his face mask down and stuff. Like,
but
those are big mistakes.
Was it?
I think so.
Should
have been in and out.
Or was it like just enough to be like find somebody that looks like me?
Yeah. I mean, when they plant all the IDs on them, the 3D printed gun,
well,
and then the story
the
too with like
shit,
the guy's back and everything. They say the guy had like back surgery. So the thing is that this guy Luigi, he's very frustrated, sexually frustrated. He can't fuck. because his back hurts. He like fucked up his back. He had some kind of like injury as a kid. He went surfing in like Hawaii or somewhere, fell off his surfboard, got all fucked up, went to the fucking hospital, had some surgery, and like still has chronic pain to this day. And I guess they won't cover it. I don't know.
I don't know.
And he can't fuck.
I don't know how
He can't ride on the bottom. I mean, he can't pump.
How old's this guy, Luigi?
26.
He's 26.
Yeah, 26 can't pump.
Yeah, I don't know why he would. That doesn't make any sense to me, because like, all right, you're gonna kill the CEO. Like, you got hurt as a kid. The CEO just became CEO not that long ago. Like,
2000. What was it? 2004. He started at the company, and then he became CEO in 2019. I want to say.
Yeah.
So,
And then also,
unless that was
this
a
kid's
claim
rich.
adjuster that told him, like, yeah, you're not getting it. Yeah, we don't care about your cock not working.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, who is this? Oh, this is fucking Dan. I'm gonna be CEO one day. You know, like, he's like, well, I'm gonna fucking kill you one day, man. And, you know,
Well,
20 years later, got him.
When you make it, I'm coming for you.
I mean, the wife said that they were getting threats, and even before he went to this conference or whatever he went to.
But
I
yeah,
mean-
because like there was something about him. I forget what the thing was, but it was like he like had like a slogan, like, to deny people for fucking health insurance.
Really?
Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't look into the background of him so much.
Like, he made record profits for that company,
Yeah.
and
Well, that's what the CEO's supposed to do. Doing your job, making
They're
money.
supposed to run the company, man. You know.
Well, really,
Record profits is part of it, and bonuses
should there
too.
be should
Yeah,
there be
I mean,
profits
you're trying
in
to break
insurance?
profits, you know.
Should there be profit in insurance? Yeah,
Why?
because it's private insurance.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
at
private
this
insurance.
okay, private insurance, but shouldn't they be making the money to be able to like fit and like help their people out? I know I'm.
Well, that
I'm
breaks
speaking
us
in a
down to
hippy-dippy-
social
Yeah.
health care, which turns to a nightmare.
Well, no, I don't
You
believe
know?
in that in any way, because you know what kind of mess that fucking turns into.
Yeah.
No, but at the same time, hey, can there be a like an ebb and flow type of insurance company that's kind of there for the
Well,
people,
so the problem
that people
is-
aren't trying to get
What,
by?
like,
They're
what
triple.
UK has?
No, not what UK has. But does the CEO of
Where
a
they got
fucking
like shit
company
healthcare out there?
need a 300-foot yacht?
Yeah.
Like, is that something that they need in their
yeah.
life?
So let me ask
Yeah.
you a question though. Like, okay, so do you not like? Would you not like the opportunity to one day own one of those yachts? If you could, would you?
Would I own one of those yachts
If
in
you
a
could.
fucking heartbeat?
Okay, so then what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, when it comes
Do you
down
like
to
capitalism?
I love
So-
capitalism. But do you, but
You
when it
voted
comes
for Trump, right?
Yeah.
When it comes down to that, and how that was like, how insurance was created in the beginning, it was built off of a socialistic ideas. It was a bunch of school teachers that got together and they couldn't afford their medical bills, so they pooled their money in, and like they would use that pool to help whoever needed it at the time. So it wasn't for profit originally. It was just to help. So it came from a socialistic idea and was created, like actually spawned into being capitalistic. So by me saying, I feel like it should be more on the socialistic side because that's where it stemmed from. I mean, I shouldn't be demonized from that, but no, because I believe in capitalism fully. Like, go out and get yours, you know? Like, go get your money.
So-
But when it comes down to it, is that really going and getting money? Because it's mandatory for me to get that. It's like my car insurance. I don't get into car accidents all the
Well,
time.
it's not mandatory anymore.
Right.
What, I don't have to have it?
No.
Health insurance, no.
No. I meant car insurance.
Yeah, car
Yes, you
insurance
do.
is mandatory.
Right.
Well,
It's
depend.
mandatory.
Well, no, not always. Depends what state you live in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about like, a faraway state that like doesn't believe in that or gives you the option to not take it. No, here in New York, you have to have it. Like, I don't have the option of getting behind the wheel of my vehicle and driving unless I have that.
You also
Well,
don't have a
yeah,
right
well,
to
you-
drive. It's a privilege.
Yeah.
There's things that are different, about state to state, and also, but it is true that in the United States, the vast majority of the states believe, or like they, the law is written that
Well,
it's
insurance,
it's not your right to drive. It's
car
your,
insurance
you know.
is there to protect rich people.
And then
Right? Because if a poor person hits a fucking Mercedes, the guy with the Mercedes needs to get covered, right? He doesn't want to spend his money fixing his car. You hit him.
Well, it's whoever pays the insurance. It's it's how it is.
That's the thing is that it's there to protect, but health insurance is totally different. So you're digressing from the point. Health insurance, and people argue should be a right. It's a liberal idea, but it's the fact that people need to make money,
Liberal.
and like this healthcare company was making billions of dollars in profit. He found a way, whatever it was, to make billions of dollars more in profit. Like, do you really need it? Like how much more do you really need? And what are you sacrificing to make that money?
Right.
You know?
What corners are you cutting? So, and
It's like Amazon. My buddy, who's a big union guy, thinks that like Amazon is gonna, would be better. The employees would benefit from being union. Okay. Do you think Amazon's going to absorb the cost of that? Or do you think we're going to pay more for products? They're not going to just say, oh, we're going to lose a couple $1 billion in revenue because now our employees want to be union, right? They're going to go, nah, fuck it. Everything's another fucking, Prime went up $5 a month now,
Yeah.
Yep. Roll over the cost.
Yep, roll over the fucking cost, So in this scenario, maybe the guy rolled over cost. Maybe the guy denied claims. Maybe the guy did both. Just to make more money so he could get his bonus or whatever the fuck it was. And now he's not here anymore. So,
well,
I say God bless the guy who shot him.
Live wild and free, buddy.
Yeah.
And Luigi's going to take your ride. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I just can't. I mean, granted, you might not like the healthcare system and the way that things are. I think that taking somebody else's life for something about that is just like crazy to me. It's wild. Yeah. It's amazing to me that they had, he has like fans now. He's got groupies. The conical visits he's gonna get.
I saw Luigi hats on Amazon are like skyrocketing.
Yeah,
right
he did.
Like,
so wait, so Luigi's gonna reap the rewards of the real hitman's pussy?
Oh, I mean, would you rather
you keep going on this?
Would you rather be in jail with conjugal visits or be free?
Yeah, you make a good point there. Yeah.
I'll give up a little pussy for that.
I'll throw you the bone there, Luigi.
Oh my goodness.
You can.
I mean, it's retarded. They had a fucking look-alike contest in like the fucking city the other day. Who can look the most like him? Like it's psychotic shit, though.
How'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
I like that the fucking the McDonald's that like reported them, like the people are like calling.
They're like
calling for like the employee to get killed and shit. Like fucking like
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, man.
I like it honestly. I'm like fuck that guy.
Crazy.
What an asshole.
Terrible. Yeah. No, they were putting reviews on McDonald's. Oh, worst place ever. They got rats and fucking dirty and everything else.
So here's my problem with that situation.
You got a problem with them fucking ranking on fucking McDonald's?
No. Luigi being in McDonald's, still with his gun and silencer.
Okay.
Why would he be walking around with that currently? It's not like he's still on the run. He got to wherever he was going. He probably went home, showered, shaved, woke up the next day, was watching the news, watching everything that was happening, and then he decided to take his gun and his sniper or in his silencer out for McDonald's.
The guy's from Hawaii. He don't live near here.
You still got a hotel or whatever.
So supposedly his family lives in Baltimore. So maybe he was trying to make his way back to Baltimore and he's traveling slow.
I don't know.
So why didn't he meet the guy in Minnesota?
Fuck that, bro. You're gonna bury that shit in a field in the middle of nowhere on your travels. Like,
why didn't he go find him in Minnesota?
You don't want to get caught with a fucking weapon.
I mean, at the end of the day, the guy's not smart. That's what I'm saying. He's not a professional.
Well, he pulled that off pretty well for a guy.
Clean as shit. When it's the most busy city in the fucking world, and on one of the busiest blocks in that city. Like you were down like
there's plenty of bridges you cross that you gotta throw their fucking gun over or whatever and not get caught with the fucking thing. Like
he was 8 streets away from the tree.
But you never want to get rid of the weapon. If you get rid of the weapon and they find it, now they link you to it. So, but if you hide it,
he was in Midtown Manhattan.
Fingerprints, they can't,
And now it's a handmade gun, so I don't know about that barrel. So here's the situation, right? Law, right? They arrested him. They charge him with these crimes. We're all innocent until proven guilty. So now they're going to sit down and going to have a trial and everything else. And then the lawyer, somebody, is going to have to defend him. And then they're going to say, okay, well, does the bullet match the gun? It's a fucking man-made gun. Yeah. How do you do that?
You did well.
They're going to do ballistics on the barrel.
Yeah. So it's going to like the shavings and the spin on the barrel.
Maybe they'll also what do you use, an engraving pen to write that shit on the shells? Like they're going to do a fucking, they're going to get a, what do they call it, handwriting fucking specialist to fucking match that.
They're going to come in. Your calligraphy's off on this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be dragged out forever. There's plenty of other high profile things that happened in, the last 3-4 years, 5 years, whatever. And, those cases are still ongoing.
Well, I like one thing that was pointed out is that we know more about this guy Luigi in 24 hours, 48 hours, fucking 60 hours, whatever the fuck it's been, right?
Yeah.
Than we found out about the guy who shot at Trump.
Yes. Yep.
Like within no time, we know more about this fucking guy than the guy who shot at Trump 4 months ago. You know,
And with that said, the guys over there at June 6th, or was it June 6th or 16th?
January 6th.
January 6th.
You're
So,
close.
June 6th. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they went ahead and get grandmas that walked around the place. But what about the pipe bomber?
Yeah,
Like,
you don't understand, man. They're very dangerous people, grandmas.
Yeah, but the pipe bomber, nobody knows anything about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, magically. So,
it's amazing.
but
Hey, man.
Mr. Ryan,
What's up?
before we leave out, I know you wanted to talk about the last topic. We had some guy that just got off the other day, and
Well, so the news was dropped at the same time that Dana Penny was found not guilty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another hero.
Yeah. Oh, do you agree with that one, though? I don't know.
Oh, I agree with that one, man. Choke motherfuckers out on the subway, bro. You ever ride the subway?
Oh, yes.
I've been tempted to choke a few motherfuckers out my goddamn self.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a drywall saw in my backpack traveling around. There's been a few times where just for my safety, I wanted to pull it out and put it in my pocket.
Anybody who thinks that guy's guilty,
Yeah.
just ride the subway.
Yeah.
Ride the subway for a day or two, and you'll be like, yeah, fuck it. That guy deserves to be free.
Yeah. So, I mean, so what do you think about, like, the prosecutor and, Alvin Bragg and how he went ahead and did nothing but fucking push this thing, even though, he, for some reason, he thought they were going to win. And now that they
So
didn't,
stupid.
Remember, Doug doesn't know shit, so please tell me.
Yeah, Doug
Get into a
does.
little more detail
Clearly.
a little bit more detail
As all of
about
our
Alvin Bragg.
listeners
on
know.
that.
Well, I mean, the district attorney is the one who decides, we're going to go with this or
gonna
we're not
go
going to
in,
go,
yeah.
and also what charges are we going to go with. So there was a lower charge and a higher charge, and their plan was that they would stick them with the higher charge, which I don't remember what it was exactly.
It was manslaughter, I think it was.
Yeah, and or if that didn't work, we'd stick them at least with the lower charge, which was 4 years. So one was 14 years, that the higher and the lower was 4 years, and the case was all fucked up from what I understand. I mean, the jury was basically confused like the whole time they were in there. They were fighting. There was a couple of holdouts, I guess.
Well, the jury ultimately, from what I read, the jury ultimately said, we can't even deliberate the lower charge
Yeah.
without dismissing the higher charge. They were just hung up on it, and they're like, so the judge dismissed the higher charge like a day or two ago.
Yeah.
And then they deliberated the lower charge, and they're like, nah, this motherfucker's free.
Yeah, quick too,
Yeah.
quick. And
Yeah.
so now, how do you
Yeah.
think that Alvin Bragg? He thought he was going to get that last lower charge, didn't get it, and now he has nothing. To potentially now can face lawsuit from Penny. Right?
Hopefully he does, because I'm sure
Yeah.
the fucking family's going to civil sue him.
Yeah,
The family that left the guy homeless and addicted to drugs and didn't give a fuck about the guy.
yeah. Before this
Prior to
happened.
all this happening, and it was like, holy
Yeah.
Jesus, we got money coming to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the
but the
dollars is out there.
So the problem is what are they going to sue him for? They're suing an Army veteran that was just full of just
Well, they
upset.
could civil
like,
sue him for fucking
wrongful death.
untimely
I don't
death,
know.
wrongful
Yeah,
death,
something like
whatever,
that, yeah.
whatever the fucking thing is. Because civil suits don't happen like criminal suits, right? Like I could sue anybody for anything. I can sue you guys right now for
Yeah.
fucking looking at my dick.
It's all about monetary
Weird.
compensation.
Well, then quit walking around with your pants off.
Doing it's money.
Yeah,
It's all about money.
it's all about money.
And he has money now because once he's had money. Once he got arrested, his GoFundMe went crazy. Someone set up a
people started
GoFundMe,
GoFundMe,
millions of dollars.
But I mean, he probably paid a shit ton of money for the attorneys. And then
Yeah,
the other thing is,
I thought they did it pro bono.
Did you see the dad?
The dad
Well,
for
I don't know if they did it pro bono. The dad for the victim, whatever his name was.
I haven't seen him.
So he was like
Right,
taking,
I like how
he
you
was,
said that.
He was like
What victim?
yeah.
What victim?
He was apparently like removed from the courtroom after they said not guilty or whatever, and then he goes outside, and of course all the reporters are right there waiting for a fucking statement, and he's like calling for violence. He's like, if you see somebody attacking a person of color or whatever, we all got to stand together and stand up, and we got to fight back against people like this. And it's like, bro, where were you when your fucking kid was starving in the street or whatever the scenario is? Or this guy
Playing Michael Jackson.
yeah, pretending he's Michael Jackson. Like we were like, where the fuck were you then?
Yeah.
Now that he got fucking choked to death,
Yeah.
whether it accident or
We
purposely,
wanted nothing to do with him.
Right.
Now you're
Don't
there.
lie.
Now you're there.
Yeah.
Now he's the prodigal
you're
son.
crying next to his fucking grave. But before, you didn't give a shit about the guy. You know,
right?
Everybody knows.
It's just sick. It's just sickening to me. You know.
So here's the thing. I was looking on X the other day, and after it happened, and all of a sudden these guys were popping up saying, "Oh, well, now this is going to give other people the ability to be copycats." And it's like, copycat? The guy was just like, he had a long day. He was on the train, and this guy was like wilding out and acting crazy and talking about fighting, killing people.
Just threatening violence to people. And this guy was like, I'm a fucking war hero, not in my country.
Yeah, exactly.
Not my country.
America.
He was bugging out, saying like crazy shit about how, I don't care if I die, I'm starving. Wow, okay. And I mean, the reality of it is, you got to blame the the government, local government, Eric Adams and all of them who don't protect this, the citizens of the city. Yeah. I mean, you have a police force who doesn't even respect them either. So it's
That's true. Where's Giuliani? Where's the cop on every corner?
I mean, they did a lot of things from COVID. COVID, part of it is they fired a lot of police officers and firefighters and healthcare workers that didn't want to take the fucking shot. So now you have less people. Then what they did to combat the less people is they got rid of all the special units. They got rid of the homeless people units. They got rid of the drug enforcement units. They got rid of the fucking, criminal crime fucking organized crime units. Yeah. They got rid of everything because they needed everybody on the street. Yeah. You fire 12,000 fucking people, you need to fucking put people on the street. So then they had people on the street. But then, the same thing happened with the MTA police and everybody else, where now you have less available officers around to protect people. And then they started the bullshit where they were just arresting people and letting them out the same day. So it didn't fucking matter if you got arrested or not. Yeah. And cops were like, it doesn't matter if I bring anybody in because what the fuck's the point? I'm going to run you in and do paperwork and fuck my whole day up when I could just stand here and do nothing.
Well, I had an incident like that in New York City. I was in Penn Station and I was waiting for my train to come and I had to take a piss. So I went to take a piss in Penn Station. Anybody that's been there knows how god awful it is to walk in there.
Did you piss on a bum?
No. Even dude, I went in there and all of a sudden I was at the urinal and I heard a loud noise behind me. Just naturally dipped to my left, and then a trash can hit the wall to my right. And I look over, and then there's a bum, and he's just wiling out. And I just grabbed my stuff, walked out of the bathroom, and mind my P's and Q's. I walked over to the cops, and I was like, listen, the local wildlife is freaking out in the bathroom. You might want to go ahead and clear them out of here. They're crazy. The guy next to me, civilian, is like, yo, why didn't you punch him or stab him? You're a big dude. And I was like, why? So I could go to jail? That guy's going to get let go in no time for doing that.
They're going to run him in, give him a sandwich, a cup of coffee.
Right.
Let him go.
But me, I have money, so they're going to take me in. They're going to charge me with everything under the sun. I'm not going to see my house or my family for 2.5 weeks while I'm dealing with court shit. Yeah. Then they're going to go ahead and stream that along for the next 4 months to see how much money they can actually squeeze from a stone. Yeah. And but a bum, no, they release them. It's catch and release with those things. I mean, it's not even catch sometimes. They just walk in and they're like, shoo, go outside.
Well, so speaking of all this catch and release stuff, did you see that in Times Square there's a gang of kids, supposed to be, I think it's Venezuelan kids or something.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
So in Times Square and around Times Square, there's like 30 kids that will surround tourists and just rob them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because what are you gonna do? You can't beat up 30 kids.
Oh, I can beat up half of them.
They said that these kids, most of them have been arrested. Yeah. Right. And they just get released. So the kids literally
just do it
come
again,
on, bro. If you did that to me, I'm gonna keep robbing people. I'm gonna rob people outside the police station just so it's quicker for me to get caught and released. Fucking just retarded.
It's Grand Theft Auto, bro. When you get busted, and they let you out at the cop station.
Did you see? Did you see what California did recently? They were sick of the whole catch and release thing, so they went ahead and anybody that steals from a store, that could be a felony.
Oh,
yeah, right off.
Oh,
the
no,
no,
yeah.
it's $200 or $1,000 or something
it's
like
got to
that.
be over $1,000.
No, not anymore. They were sick of that
Oh.
bullshit. So as soon as Trump came into office, and like during this time period
Trump's
where,
not in office yet.
well, during the election,
Yeah.
California voted, and they were like, "No, we're done with this. Like, if you go into a shop and you steal anything, like that could be a felony. Like, we could force felony on you."
I don't know. Newsom might have fucking reversed that already.
Newsom's, I think Newsom's gone.
Yeah, no,
I think he's out on his farm somewhere.
He should
like-
be gone.
Yeah, they're like, we're done with
Isn't
you.
he like Pelosi's nephew or some shit?
Probably.
Yeah,
It
they
seems
they
right.
know each other somehow.
so-
or something
somehow
like that.
they're
Yeah.
related.
Yeah,
But fucking, it's just ridiculous, man.
he
But,
gives her fellatio.
You know, it's grand larceny if you steal something over $1,000. That was what makes it a felony. Otherwise, it's petty larceny.
No, I think but I think they lowered that, and so that they could actually like
Yeah.
scare people from stealing now.
The craziest thing is like, with the whole Alvin Bragg and everything like that, there was a guy, I don't know who he was exactly. Might have been like a migrant or something like that. Illegal. And he was in like Georgia or Florida or somewhere. He was wanted for crimes in New York. And they were like, yo, extradite him. And like the governor of wherever, in Georgia or whatever was like, nah, are you going to prosecute him?
Yeah.
Like,
You gonna do anything to him when he gets there?
Yeah, literally.
Nah.
Yeah, she said that. It was some woman. And I don't know whatever happened with that. But, that's pretty sad when you have someone in a whole other state,
Yeah.
Like, we know you don't do shit over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna send him to you for you to release him, jerk off. Nah,
Right.
I think I'm gonna charge him with what I got him with.
And then you go after
I
somebody.
got perfectly good jail cells over here. Why would I give them to you?
Yeah, but then you go after somebody and you fucking lose.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
Well,
Stupid.
total dumbass.
That's like the guys in Colorado. They're like, oh, well, this is a freedom state, and if you come in here to get the illegal immigrants out, then you're going to have to go through me. And Trump's like, well, we can get rid of you pretty quickly.
Well,
Yeah. That and that other guy, Tom Hamlin or whatever, the fucking border, the new border czar.
Yeah.
Fucking love that guy, man.
I'll deport the whole family.
Oh my god, dude.
It's gonna be an amazing
I
time, man.
fucking love that guy. So he was saying he's like, yeah, anybody who harbors a fugitive is a criminal. So if you want to stand in our way, no problem. We'll put you in jail with him.
Exactly.
It's like, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But that statement that he said is like, oh, you're gonna deport families? He's like, we'll deport them together.
Yeah, exactly. I won't separate families. I have no problem. Yeah,
Deport them all at once.
I'll put them all on the same bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that girl. That woman that was interviewing him.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
crazy eyes.
So fucking stupid.
MSNBC. I wouldn't even go on those. Don't even go on the fucking station. Why are you doing that for?
Well,
You know what? It just, in my opinion, it just makes it look awesome because they just asking like such stupid fucking questions,
Yeah.
and then he's just dropping bombs that like they're just like, oh my god, like I can't believe you said that, and he's like, what do you mean? What would you think I was gonna say?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
Who
just
did
sitting
you-
there cheering him on. I'm like, fuck yeah,
who'd you
fuck
invite
yeah.
here?
Like, you know,
It's
they're
wild.
like,
Yeah, you didn't. You knew who you were inviting on the show, and you expected different answers.
yeah,
or you were going to shook him.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. No, he was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we're sending them home together. Fuck them. You know, it's like, yes,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then, but then he reflected on his being a cop, and he's like, when I arrested a guy for being a DWI, he went to the jail cell.
separated him from his family.
Yeah, I didn't bring his kids with me. Like they stayed home. He went to jail.
Which is a point I made many years ago when Trump was president first time. And everyone's like, oh, he's putting them in cages and they're separating the children. And yeah, that's what happens, man. You want children in a fucking jail cell with adults?
Yeah.
You know?
No.
You know, even if
news.
it is the mom and dad,
Yeah.
like, well, first of all, the mother goes to a separate place, right?
I was going to
So
say,
even if
they're
it's
not
a
gonna put
mom
them
and
together.
dad, the dad's in one fucking area, the mom's in a different area, just so they don't get fucking raped by everybody else. Then you're gonna throw children in there. Like, what's gonna happen to these fucking kids? You know, like,
Maybe they should have put the kids
Lots
with
of
the women.
therapy.
yeah, it's a liability thing. Like, you know, even with the women, bro, dude, in women's prisons they cut up hot dogs. They cut up hot dogs.
Why?
Because these bitches be raping each other with the hot dogs. True
Really?
fucking
Is
story.
That's
hand on the
60
Bible.
days.
This is
They
real.
do not give women hot dogs.
But
They
do they give
cut
them?
'em up.
Do they give the men hot dogs?
The men can have full size hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
This insider information.
Yeah,
this,
no,
is, this is insider. I've never been in women's prisons, but I know because when I was in jail, my buddy Dom came to see his mom, who was in jail at the same time. So I know this to be true. They literally cut up hot dogs.
That's crazy. She was
If
like,
there's
they don't
any
give us
female-
hot dogs in here.
Yeah.
If there's any female
Like, that's
prisons
a weird complaint. but
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. Like the first
that
thing is
allow Angie to come visit. He wants to come visit a female's prison.
So
See
bring
how
the
it's
hot dogs.
Yeah. Bring the dog.
I'll sneak him in my bum. Put him in my old prison wallet.
The old dirty dog.
Yeah, but like, you just think about it, the fucked up shit that would happen.
It's crazy.
Don't make no mistake about it. Women are just as fucked up as men.
Oh, yeah.
They're just better at pretending.
You know
Oh,
what?
no.
I started
They're
watching-
much dirtier. I mean, yeah, you ever seen girls' bathrooms? Yeah, I went in one
Oh, my
once and I was
God.
like, yo, my God, what are you
Yeah.
guys doing here?
You're like, what's this little box for?
no, not
women's-
the box.
no,
I was just
forget the
talking about,
box.
yo, it looks like, no.
Yeah,
What's this
they,
box in the
they
store
literally,
for?
they're
Like
disgusting.
paint the walls and shit. It's like disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
You're like, who
disgusting.
are you? I find you attractive. I'm so glad I know nothing
next
about
time you're in a
bathrooms.
retail store, wander into the women's restroom.
That's
for
because
me.
they pop. They're doing this they're
disgusting.
crouching dragon, and they're like, oh, shit, it's
Oh
everywhere.
my God.
Sorry. Hey, don't mind me. I'm
Blood
here for science.
everywhere.
Blood.
I've seen fucking tampons stuck to the wall. It's disgusting,
Yo.
bro. Disgusting. Women, you're gross.
Yeah.
I love you, but you're
I love you.
you're gross.
I don't speak for him.
Yeah.
I love women more than he does.
You know, sometimes you can smell it when a woman has a period.
No, I don't have a nose like that.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah?
I know when she's ovulating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So, you know,
Yeah.
it depends.
Instant boner.
I guess if they're,
You guys are like bloodhounds.
Instant
over
boner.
here.
I'm like, oh yeah. Breeding time.
Oh, yeah, I smell it.
Boy, you got a good scent coming off you, girl.
Little scratch and sniffed.
Yeah, no, sometimes they say you can smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
You know, maybe it's like a, what do they call that shit? Aphrodisiac?
Aphrodisiac.
No, I
that's
think
what I'm
it's
saying.
I think it's my childhood of doing too many drugs that like I pretty much burned my nose out. But yeah, no, good on you, bro. Good on you guys for
Okay.
sniffing out. Maybe you guys should point it out to me. Be like, yo, that's an ovulating chick right there. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what it smells like? All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just point it around in the crowd. Be like, hey, you know that one? Yeah,
Or
no,
maybe
no.
she just had the pad on or the tampon in for too long, and that's what the smell is.
Toxic shock syndrome.
Oh God, that's terrible. I mean, I'm so happy I'm not a woman. I'll be
Time to
honest.
change the old
yeah?
silk rag.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you bleed every month for a while, and then you get menopause. But I mean, still, like,
Yeah. Gotta deal with men.
you get rage. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You get mad at things that don't matter.
all right.
Exactly.
Yo, one thing I started watching, bare
that?
knuckle fighting with chicks.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
your
that shit is
backyard?
crazy. No,
you
not in the
hosting?
backyard. No, yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, online I seen that shit.
Ladies, come on down to Ryan's Backyard Brawls.
No, but I mean, a girl could be a woman, whatever could, be more, not more, but like they're brutal.
what's the
They're
purse
pretty
this week?
aggressive.
I don't know.
Yeah, the $500 in Ryan's backyard. Ladies, come on down.
Yeah, $500. Oh well, it depends. I mean, how many people can we get here? And
Sponsored
am
by
I gonna
Doug.
make my 5 back? Got to
So,
sign a waiver.
Of course. Hey, guys, we're gonna get this going.
I'll get
Come
my
on
neighbor to
down.
come over. He's a cop.
Comment on our X and our
Just in case.
YouTube. Let us know what's going on. You hit us up on Facebook. See if you're down for this. Like, if you're down to see a backyard brawl, no, I think we could host something. Bunch of ladies just knocking the shit out of each other.
I don't have homeowners. You're not getting a penny.
No. Oh yeah,
This is
all
totally
of you,
an uninsured house.
all of you sign NDAs when you walk in.
Bring matches.
This tinderbox going down.
You know what's crazy to me? Speaking of that, is these people who I don't know what the fuck happened. Toaster fucking caught fire, burned their whole house down, and then it takes a while, maybe a year, maybe 2, and they got a brand new house, bigger than it was before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Insurance.
Yeah.
See, it's that insurance money.
But what's that
Is it?
monthly payment like now?
Oh, it's crazy.
Is it?
Crazy. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Insurance goes off 2 things, man. Loss and your area.
and gain.
So if you have a lot of losses on insurance, a lot of car accidents and shit, you're paying way more money. You got a house burned down, you're paying way fucking more money.
Yeah.
Oh, Sweet Dog's leaving.
Talk shit about me.
Oh, yeah. He sucks. I know you guys know because you listen to him too. He sucks. Oh man.
Yeah, he's got the red mic.
Yeah, the red mic. That's how you know he's not a heterosexual man.
Yeah, he's bleeding on his fucking
Yeah.
microphone
Yeah.
and shit.
It's funny, the guy who can't smell ovulation he's got the red mic. Might have a little bitch in him.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
So as I went into the backyard to urinate, I was looking at the spots, and I think that a female bare knuckle right there on the bricks.
Yeah.
It's all squared off.
Yeah, yeah.
Make it super hardcore.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a perfect spot for it. Like I said, if you guys are down for it, come and hit us up. At the same time, guys, we always appreciate you guys hanging out. We love it. We love the support this week. Every Wednesday we'll be live. For the next couple of weeks, I'll be releasing our backlogs on Fridays, so you get a couple of shows coming out over the next few weeks. We enjoy hanging out with you guys, and always fuck off.